Many moons ago, I put out a video on this channel, which I will link somewhere throughout the course of the video, or even at the outro, so you guys can check it out there. So stay here for the whole video and check that one out too. I put out a video talking about, does every game really need to have a sequel? I know it's sort of controversial to talk about because the nature of the gaming industry as a whole kind of relies on sequels to make money and to build hype off games with big names. Case in point, Red Dead Redemption, GTA, Battlefield, Call of Duty with its many iterations like the Modern Warfare series, the original trilogy, and Black Ops, which has more or less declined in that sort of series. So, and then there's Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. We ended up getting the first Battlefront, which many people enjoyed, including myself, but a lot of people would argue that the content wasn't there, and the way that the game was, I guess handled, not handled, but I guess in some cases people felt like they could have gotten more out of the game than what they got. People were only playing the original trilogy, which, as great as that is, I understand where people are coming from. People wanted either all eras of Star Wars, or they wanted Clone Wars era Star Wars, which I can understand. We ended up getting Battlefront 2, which was a great game in its own right. It had its issues. I still have some issues with the game, but time to time, every now and again, I come back and play it, and I have a grand old time playing the game. And the reason I have such a grand old time is because it has a variety of content. Content from not only the original trilogy, but the prequel trilogy, which is the Clone Wars, and then maps from the sequel trilogy. Iconic, maps like Jakku, Starkiller Base, etc. So much content, so many characters, so many ways to play the game, skins, etc. It's almost insane the amount of content we got with this game, considering the launch and all the fixes DICE and EA had to make regarding this game. It boggles my mind, to be quite honest with you. But now, in 2021, I'm starting to see rumors that kind of worry me a little bit. That Battlefront 3 could possibly be the next game in the EA Star Wars project. I'm not even sure if EA still has the license, but I'm willing to bet that it is on EA, that they're going to be making the next game in some way, shape, or form. Now, granted, EA has had quite a few successful, launches since Battlefront 2, after that disaster launch. People loved Jedi Fallen Order. A lot of people enjoy Squadrons, which I have not played yet, but I'm itching to buy it sometime soon on my PlayStation 5. And they've done a good job with single sort of games, Does anyone really need Squadrons 2 unless it's like Clone Wars related stuff? No, I don't think so. However, Battlefront 3, quite frankly, worries me. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. And I said in the game that a game like and I think I might have said in the previous video, or I might have alluded to it in some way, shape, or form, that a game like Battlefront 2 has so much content in it that it really doesn't need another sequel. Because what is there to possibly go back to? For more or less, we've been playing the same locations for even since the original Battlefronts came out. We've been playing the same shit. It's not like we're playing anything different. How many more worlds can we truly explore? Unless it's like stuff from The Mandalorian or stuff from the upcoming originals, which aren't due out until, God, I don't even know, like the next 2 or 3 years. So I'm a little worried in that regard, because I'm worried that it's going to be a similar situation to either Battlefront 1, where there's not enough content, or Battlefront 2, where there is a lot of content, but then what do we do? Like, how do we vary content from what we've seen in previous games? That's my opinion. I don't know if DICE or EA or Lucasfilm or LucasArts, whoever has the fucking license at this point, because I'm seeing various different things that EA no longer does the Star Wars games, and that LucasArts will be handling Star Wars games from this point forward. I'm seeing a whole bunch of different shit, but again, the Battlefront 3 stuff does worry me quite a bit. I personally do not want a Battlefront 3. I think Battlefront 2 is perfectly fine as it is. It gave us plenty of content. It gave us plenty of great memories and game modes. At this point, what could they possibly add on to? You know, I mean, we have everything we need. Yeah, sure, Battlefront 2 is an older game. It came out in 2017. But, what more could we possibly do? Like, we already have everything we ever wanted. This game was fan service to the fucking max. With the Conquest, the Galactic Conquest, the various, eras of Star Wars that people love. I mean, what more could people possibly ask for? I don't even know. I mean, and what more could game developers possibly even do? And the problem is this. If DICE is, as much as people shit on DICE at times, I can't imagine anyone but DICE making the next Star Wars game. And if they don't have the license anymore, that is EA, I don't even know how the fuck LucasArts, if they do have the license now, could handle such a thing. Now again, I could be wrong, and this is all speculation like I said, but it worries me a little bit, because I think Battlefront 2, with the comeback story it did have, was the perfect game to have that comeback and give fans what they want. And people are going to argue saying, oh, it's the curse of Battlefront 3 all over again if they don't do it. But to be honest, I'd rather not have a Battlefront 3, in my honest opinion. If we're not going to get the Battlefront 3 that we would have got way back in the late 2000s or so, what was it, the 2007, 2008 that game would have came out, somewhere along those lines, maybe a little later, I don't want it. Because there was a lot of innovations that game was bringing that could have been really cool for the gaming industry at the time, and I still don't think have been done. So unless it's something along the lines of that, I can't see a new Battlefront coming out. And if it is, I would hope it's as good content-wise as what Battlefront 2 was. But if it's not, I'll be severely disappointed, and then I'll be wondering why, like I am right now, why this is even being considered in the first place. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's something that's up for discussion and up for debate. I don't mind having a conversation in the comments section about it, but I'm of the opinion that there does not need to be another Battlefront game for Star Wars. It's just, to me, I don't think it benefits anyone. Or it may benefit the companies, but as far as fans go, I'm not really sure if that's something. There's something a lot of fans do want, but then again, the fans don't know what the fuck they want half the time. So, who knows? That's up in the air. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next video. Check out the 69 Whiskey podcast, and of course, follow me on all the social media stuff you see down in the description below. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace out. I'll see you guys on the next upload. Take care.